Good afternoon. Welcome back to another edition of 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Rich Bontrager, the Trigger with you. Happy Monday. You make it through St. Patty's Day? You doing okay? It was a good weekend, a beautiful time all the way around. So I'm glad you're back here. Here at 2 p.m., we always want to help give you tips, tricks, insights to help you shine on camera and shine on stage. It's all about you and your brand authority. We want you to become such a powerful media entity within your own business that you shine, you pop, people click, they like, they follow, and you grow your business because you know how to leverage this media so importantly. But one of the things is right now, are you leveraging your media the right way? Do you know you all have real estate? Do you know that you have real estate that you may be wasting right now? There's within the whole social media realm, you have paid for real estate and or maybe borrowed real estate, or you have your real estate. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, Paid for real estate is sometimes you're paying to be on a platform. You're paying to be on some website, some locale. You're paying for that space. There's plenty of rented space, and rented space would be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those. You are renting space. Now, it may not cost you anything, but you're renting the space and they could pull it down. They could delete your account. Happened to me on Twitter. Have no idea what I did to offend the Twitter gods, but I got shut down, deleted, had to start all over again. That's rented space. And it's painful to lose rented space. But the other form of rented space I want to talk about is, or the rented real estate you have, is you have billboards all over the place. Are you leveraging your billboards? You're driving down the highway and you're seeing cool things up there, or you're seeing things that grab your attention. Let me demonstrate here for 1 second. We are going to show you you're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden you're getting hungry, you get a hankering, and you see that McDonald's billboard. There it is. That's a billboard. We all know the power of those billboards. We're going to pull off of the next exit. We're going to get a big Whopper, a big Coke, the fries. We're going to go the whole deal because that billboard literally pulled you and your family right on in. I used to have a thing for billboards and Best Buy. For those of us that remember Best Buy shops, my car would go right on in. There is power in billboards. Now, the question is, what do we do with the billboards we have? And you're like, Rich, what sort of billboards do we have? Number one is if you're on Zoom, you're on Restream, you're on any virtual platform where you're interacting with people, here's your billboard right here. This literally is your billboard. Are you leveraging your billboard to your advantage? Billboards highlight your brand. This is McDonald's, their brand, the golden arches, the burger, the juicy, the goodness, those wonderful fries. That's the brand. You have a billboard that you could use every day for every business call, for every networking event. You can brand yourself and build yourself your billboard. I still see so many people that are not leveraging their billboard. It's blank. It may be their office room, but it's really cluttered and it's a mess. I'm still seeing bedrooms. I'm still seeing people showing their household stuff and it's a mess, or the kid running through the background. That's not a billboard, that's a distraction. And it doesn't show your brand, it doesn't show your expertise, it doesn't highlight you as a rock star that you are. You need to figure out what your brand is and how to leverage this amazing space we have. Now, I have many different ones that I can utilize for different groups. When I work with the National Speakers Association, I have a billboard for the National Speakers Association. I change my environment to communicate what I want to communicate. And it works. When people beam in, they know they're in the right place. They know they got the right guy. This works extremely, extremely powerful. When I want to do something for one of my book launches, oh, that's another NSA. I have a book launch. Well, here, okay. When I'm doing a keynote, I intentionally bring the red light on and I showcase. I'm standing up. I'm doing a keynote. Here it is. It puts you on stage. It puts me on stage. It sets the environment. We're in the arena. Listen to what they have to say. It works. This virtual stage stuff works. And it's a billboard that many, many of us are wasting and not putting to the best of our ability. You do want to have a brand. You do want to have a personality. You do want this to stick. This is my virtual studio. People ask me every day, is that real? Rich, yeah, you have a great studio. Oh my goodness. I've made it my intention to build my brand around media because I'm a media guy. Now, there's many ways to do it, but are you wasting this real estate right here? I make backgrounds for people. I work with companies that need professional backgrounds. I help authors create backgrounds. When jump off the page, you beam into the room, you know they're an author, you know the new book. This stuff works. Now, let me show you another billboard that many people are still not using. This is my good friend Chris Colt. Chris Colt's a wonderful guy. He builds and does 5-day challenges. He builds communities. He helps people in amazing ways. Free plug for you, Chris. But this billboard right here, the billboard of his top banner. You see, he loves biking. He's a biking phenom. So part of his brand is he talks about biking and racing and all the skills involved with it, and he brings it into his company. So it's part of his brand. But he is building community. So he has all the cubes filled up. A very simple, very clean banner. And his wording is community is everything. Grow your community with a 5-day challenge. And that's what he does. Look at your LinkedIn today. Does your LinkedIn header say what you do and how you do it? Or is it blank? I cannot tell you how many people I work with. It's blank. Their banner is blank. Their billboard is blank. It's like going down the highway and driving by the ones that are blank on the highway. And you can see the sign says, rent this. Put your advertising here. You could be here for millions to see going up and down the highway. Same thing is true with our social media. Your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, your banner is your billboard. You want people to go down the social media highway. You want them to see your material. You want them to stop and go, back up a little bit. I think I'm going to get off here. And they're clicking and they're liking and they're following and they're asking and they land in your sales funnel and you're off and running. Ask yourself, do I have good banners, billboards up for me and my business? Can people pull by really fast? Like that McDonald's one that first showed it. We all know the golden arches. Boom, we're going to pull off. We know the golden arches. If you see a Nike swoosh, you know it's a Nike item. Branding and communication is so important. People are clicking so fast or jumping around, but you want your billboard to splash and speak for you to help them stop and land and step on in. What are you doing with the billboard space you have? Are you wasting your billboard or is it confusing? Is every one of your platforms a different billboard? Because when you have different billboards, you're not communicating powerfully. You understand that? When they drop by your Twitter and your Twitter has one billboard, your Facebook has a different billboard, your LinkedIn has a different billboard, it's very confusing who you are, what you do, why you do it, and do I even have the right guy or the right gal? Because other companies may sound similar, but they're not really you. Are you wasting the billboard and the real estate you have? Come up with a strategy, come up with a plan, slow down for a second, think of all your social media you have, look at all the different billboards, banners, opportunities you have to make a clear statement. And then decide what's going to be my billboard, what's going to be my brand. Currently, I use one that has me with a big clapper on it. And the clapper communicates Hollywood, movies, media. I've got that, and it's communicating. I help people rock the virtual stage. I help you shine on camera and shine on stage, like I say every day here. In fact, those words are right on my billboards. Those words are popping off the pages. So people know they have the right guy. I'm a media guy. It's easier to stop, back up, and stay right there where you need the board. Explore your billboard. Think of this now as real estate. If you had quality real estate, if you had a billboard on the highway, wouldn't you leverage that to all you could? You can now with the media highway called the internet. It's been around for a few years now. You may have heard of it, but now you can actually leverage this and have a consistent message and brand. And the great thing is, whether it's on borrowed real estate like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, if one goes down, the other ones are still working for you in a uniform, consistent way. And of course, your website is one of your best billboards you have. Your best part, your website needs to also match those other ones. You want it to be that everything communicates the same message over and over again. So no matter whatever happens to Twitter, you're still good. Whatever happens on Facebook, you're still good. Whatever goes on, you want it to be strong, solid, and on brand and on message for you. Coming up, we are going to have a special event on one of these billboards. In fact, the billboard that I'm using right now, it's called Restream. We are going to have a Restream training to help you utilize this service, this media engine better and better. I've been using this for quite a long time. They've added new features on it. People want to learn how to Restream, get on multiple channels all at the same time. Share your message in a power, clear, concise way, visually compelling, professionally looking, media savvy. We're going to have a one night, 90-minute webinar workshop. Right now, if you register for this, you save 20% off the regular price of $49.95. So you're going to want to register today, get in because the early bird drops off on Friday. But if you want to learn about a platform that acts as a billboard for you, that can help you with your branding, your marketing, your podcasting, your streaming shows, I use it for so many different things. It's an amazing, amazing tool. Use that link right there, scan that QR code, and come on and join us for a wonderful, wonderful night. Don't forget, if you want to learn more about what we've got going, go to rockthesagemedia.com, rockthesagemedia.com. We're streaming, we're partnering, we're doing summits, hybrid events. We are coaching and helping you to leverage media to shine better, brighter, so that you get to be that go-to expert. Hey, that's going to do it for today. Check out your billboards. How are your billboards doing? If you need help with this, contact me, rich@richbondtrigger.net. Just really simply, I take all my own personal email, comes directly to me. I would like to help you strengthen your communication with the billboard, the real estate that you have, to make sure no one's flying by you. You're getting all the eyeballs possible by powerful, concise, creative billboards. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. with the Trigger, back here at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great and marvelous rockin' day.